Hey guys, how you doing? It's Duncan here at Holy Basil Thai, and today I'm going to be doing an appetizer. In fact, we're going to be doing a hot appetizer. I love appetizers when people come over to your house and you sit around, have a drink and have something to eat to start the party. With appetizers, we've got cold appetizers or hot appetizers, and this one is a hot appetizer. But what I love most about this one, it's a Thai appetizer. It's called Kai Luk Koi, which means son-in-law eggs. I don't know why they're called son-in-law eggs. Personally, I don't know, but they are called son-in-law eggs. And this is what you need. For the sauce, we're going to need a really good quality fish sauce, which is made out of anchovy and salt, which is fantastic. Nice and pure, nice and clean. Down here we've got some tamarind, which is nice and sour. You could use lemon or lime if you didn't have it, but tamarind is the preferred one for it. Then we've got some soft palm sugar. If you can't find the soft palm sugar, hard palm sugar would be fine, or even white sugar would work as well. We've got some finely sliced garlic and some water, and that's it for the sauce. Otherwise, we've got some garnishes down here, some picked coriander, some thinly sliced chili, a little bit of spring onion, some crispy shallots, some fresh shallots, and the hero, some hard-boiled eggs. Now, with the hard-boiled eggs, it's totally up to you. You can have a soft-boiled egg if you wish. Just remember that this is going to be cooked twice. So when we cook it a second time, if they're cooked too hard the first time, they'll be really overcooked the second time. So try and keep them maybe soft to medium boiled. And that's it. So with the sauce, really simple. All we need is our tamarind. So we've got about 3 tablespoons of tamarind pulp. We've got the same 3 tablespoons of palm sugar and 3 tablespoons of water, and then 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. We put that in. And then the last thing we need to add is just our garlic. And the garlic is just finely sliced. That goes in. Turn that on to a medium heat and just continue cooking it until it's like a syrup. So now that the sauce is thicker, and it's thickened by just the sugars reducing, and we've got to keep in mind that with a sauce like this, when it cools down, it's going to get even thicker. So we need to stop cooking when it's sort of like a warm honey. So we'll let that cool down, and then we're going to do the next stage. Now, we're going to deep fry these eggs, and if you don't have a deep fryer at home, you can just shallow fry them in hot oil, 180 degrees. Use a thermometer to make sure that it stays at 180 degrees. Also, be very careful when you place them into the oil. Place them in very carefully, and we have to deep fry them until they're golden brown. So I've got the boiled eggs here on a spider, but you could use a slotted spoon, anything that makes it safe. And all you need to do, bring them close to the hot oil, and then just gently lower them in. So as you can see, the eggs are beautiful and golden brown, and they're really nice and crunchy on the outside. And this gives them another texture when you're eating them. You've got that nice crispy crunch on the outside, and then the nice soft egg inside. You notice that in Western cooking, we tend to coat things in flour or a batter or crumbs before we deep fry them. But in Thailand, they can do it slightly different. And that's what I love about this dish. Onto some absorbent paper, and then we just need to cut them in half. Now it's time to present, and I love the presentation of this dish. Lots of lovely color. So then we just cut the eggs in half. As you can see, they look like a standard boiled egg on the inside, but nice and golden brown on the outside. And then place them onto a plate so that they have a little bit of room to move. And then we put the sauce on top. Now with the sauce, we only have to drizzle just a small amount. Now it's quite sweet and sour, so you just need enough to flavor the top of the eggs. And then we finish that off with our garnishes. A little bit of the fresh shallot, and make sure that every egg gets a piece, because your friends are going to want to pick up one individual half of an egg and eat it. So you want to make sure that all of these ingredients are on top. The fresh chili, the coriander, and the spring onion. finish it off with the crispy shallots. And that is, to me, heaven on a plate. I could sit there and eat a whole plate of these all day. They're so delicious. So many different textures going on. There's chew, there's the soft, there's the crunch, the freshness of fresh herbs on top. And that sweet and sour sauce is absolutely delicious. A hot appetizer today. Next time when I come back, I think I might do a cold appetizer for you. Enjoy. Son-in-law eggs.